All right, now that I've done pissed off all the women in my last video about the insecurities in relationships actually being primarily the woman's fault for not taking care of her men, let me go ahead and get out on the men real quick, because y'all got a little bit of something that y'all are responsible for too, and y'all are always trying to put the blame off on somebody else, and y'all need to realize something real quick, fast, and in a jiffy. It is y'all's responsibility. Y'all, I'm saying y'all, men, me, everybody out there with a hard one, everybody out there that part of the male gender, this is now y'all responsibility. In life, you are always going to get hurt in relationships. There's no way of getting around it. You have to put yourself out there in order to be hurt, in order to find happiness. There's no risk, there's no reward without risk. You have to put yourself out there. If you have gone through your whole life and never been hurt in a relationship, consider yourself one of the lucky ones, because y'all are few and far between. Now, men, I'm solely talking to you on this. Men and women respond differently to being hurt in relationships. A man can get cheated on by his woman, go out, have a couple beers with his buddies, drink through it, have his buddies take him hunting and fishing and all this type of stuff, and start trash talking his ex, and he can get through it way easier than a woman can. Women are not biologically hardwired that way. When you hurt a woman in a relationship, you are not only fucking up your chances with her ever again, you are fucking up everybody else's chances with her from now until eternity. Let me explain what I mean. There is a man in a relationship. His woman has been hurt in a previous relationship. He called me. He said, buddy, look here. What am I supposed to do about this? My woman is making me pay for all the stuff that her ex did to her. I said, buddy, you knew that when you signed up. It is now your responsibility to love her through what her ex did to her. If you truly, truly care about that woman, you will love her through that, because you're going to have to fight and claw and crawl and grab, and for every little inch, until one day it finally clicks inside of her head that you're not the same person as her ex. You can't ask her just not to punish you for what her ex did, because I got news for you. When a woman gets hurt by a man, we're all lumped together. Until somebody proves her different, we are all assholes. We're all the same. There's no good son bitch that hurt her last time. You knew that getting into the relationship, that she had been hurt in the past. You cannot fault her for being weary and being on edge, thinking that maybe that you could hurt her the same way her ex did, because she never believed her ex could hurt her either. So she's going to have her guard up. She's going to have a wall around her heart. It is now your responsibility as a man to love through that wall until the one day comes, and it will come if you want it bad enough. If she means enough to you to where that you know that that's your person, that's your woman, that's the one you want to be with, it should be no problem at all for you to love her through all of her insecurities from the previous relationships and how she got hurt. I know it's not fair, man. It's not fair to have to pay for somebody else's mistakes. I mean, if somebody else killed somebody, I ain't supposed to have to go to jail for it, but that's not the way that it goes in relationships. Relationships is hard. Relationships take work, but there is nothing better in this world than a relationship where two people are absolutely invested in each other and know that no matter what, they are going to make it because they have each other. And in order to do that, man, you're going to have to love your women through their insecurities. You're going to have to love your women through all of the pain and all the suffering and all of the bad stuff that's happened to them in previous relationships, until one day, it's coming. I promise to God it's coming. That one day is going to come where you will be the person that she trusts. You will be the person that she is completely convinced is not going to hurt her. From that day on, you cannot fail. The only way you can fail is if you do something wrong. The day's coming, man. It's hard. It's a hard battle, but I'm going to tell you something. It's well worth it. Trust me on this, y'all. Shit.